Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip Equipment, and what we have for sale here today is a John Deere 310 Series L EP tractor. The serial number of this machine is 1T like Tom, 0310, E like Edward, LJ like John, H like Henry, G like George, 30583. I'm going to leave that last digit blank. We're going to talk about the mechanics of this particular machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second, then we'll run it in the third. If you buy this tractor from me or any of the others that I have for sale, we got some water tankers, some loaders, some rough terrain scissor lifts. We've got quite a few bigger excavators. These are all between 3.3 and 3.6 metric ton machines, 80 to 90,000 pound excavators. I've got a 45,000 pound one also. We've got box blades, backhoes, skid steers. Anyway, point is if you buy this machine from me or any of the others that I have for sale, you're going to be dealing with Pro Prevents. He's my right-hand man. He's the guy running the camera. So we'll get into this. All right, so this machine here, price on a new machine like this these days is probably somewhere around, I don't know, 100, 110,000. As far as manufacturers go, you know, John Deere is a trusted, reputable brand that you know, everybody knows, everybody trusts. They got good, solid resale value. They good, solid construction, heavy construction, mining, agricultural, you know, utility equipment. They build it all. This machine weighs 14,192 pounds. The widest point is that bucket and those tires, which is 7 foot 3 inches. Highest point is the top of that cab at 11 foot 1 inches. Transportation length, when this thing's all tucked up in the transport profile, is 24 feet. The hours on this machine are 1,334 hours. That is a working service meter, and we do believe those are the original hours on it. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like almost every machine we purchase, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine. I say that because this machine is essentially a rust-free machine. You'll see where the paint's flecked off and the rainwater's gotten to it, but it in no way, shape, or form is rust pervasive. We live in a corrosive-free environment. We're 300 miles from the ocean, and you know, we're far enough south that nobody salts the roads down here, so the only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen tables. Just about every machine we purchase comes from one of about 30 different large contractor or municipality that we deal with here in the Metroplex. Before I buy any machine, I have a couple of mechanics go out and inspect it. And if they say everything's okay, then Pro Prevencio goes out and he inspects it. And if he says everything's okay, then I personally go out and I inspect it before I write a check. This is your battery box right here. As far as options go, it's pretty much a plain Jane machine. You've got a 12 volt outlet right there in the cab, which is handy. You can plug your iPhone into it or whatever phone. As far as this engine goes, this is actually a Yanmar engine. Everybody uses Yanmar. Cat uses Yanmar. Komatsu uses Yanmar. John Deere uses Yanmar. Yanmar uses Yanmar. You say, why do they use Yanmar? Because Yanmar builds one of the best engines out there, if not the best. The model number on that engine is a 4TNY98CT. It's a 69 net horsepower engine. And like I said, it's a bulletproof engine. It's got John Deere tags on it, but it is a It is a Yanmar engine. I guess John Deere private labels it. All of the fluid levels on this machine are where they should be. This machine is mechanically sound. There's no leaks on it. Absolutely everything works. Top speed is 23 miles an hour. The brakes stop it on a dime. This is a two-wheel drive machine. Now, I personally prefer two-wheel drive machines. You say, why is that? These four-wheel drive machines, you know, people will run them in four-wheel drive. When you're buying a used backhoe, they'll run four-wheel drive machines when you don't have to run four-wheel drive machines. So what does that do? That puts extra wear and tear on your drive line, on your transmission, on your engine. Two-wheel drives just last a hell of a lot longer. As you can see, these tires are about 85%. There's no cuts in them. These tires in the front are 12.5/80-18s, which is a standard tire. These in the back here are 19.5 L-24s, standard tire. Most backhoes have that size tire. As far as things wrong with this machine, I can't think of a single thing that's wrong with this machine. Bro, can you?
Nope, all the lights work, starts right up.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. The hydraulics are strong. There's no cracks or welds anywhere in the work equipment. There's no deflection or any kind of problem in those two kingpins right there that hold that boom for the backhoe. As far as this bucket goes, this is a 24-inch bucket, but it's actually got a 25-inch bite for what it's worth. The height of the bucket is 39 inches and it's 33 inches deep. I'd say that's probably about 1/5 of a yard maybe. This backhoe will dig 14 feet. The maximum breakout force is 10,844 pounds. This bucket here is 7 foot 3 inches wide. It's 2 foot 10 inches tall, and it's 32 inches deep. I'd say that's roughly about a yard if it's heaped. This hinge pin right here, if you're loading into a dumpster or whatever, it's about 9.5 feet. The breakout force on this bucket is 9,512 pounds. What else, bro?
I think you got it covered. Runs great.
It's a good running machine, and what do you think of this tractor, Pro?
Very powerful. I like it.
It's a good machine. Pro knows he's an operator of equipment.
Yes, sir.
All right. right, so this is the inside of the cab here. You got your forward and reverse switch here. You got your drive selector or your gear selector right there. Gone is the gear shift on the floor, the stick. This is your bucket control. There's your fuel pedal. You got a differential, transmission disconnect here. It's your light switch. Everything works. It's showing 1,336 hours on it. There's your park brake. Right there. There's your idle control. There's your seat. There's your stabilizers. Sorry about that. And there's your backhoe controls. And that's your lock for your boom. Pretty much it. There's your seat.